What's going on, everybody? So, I think we need to talk about how the Georgia Bulldogs have a really, really good chance of going back to back to back national champions. And, I didn't think that at the beginning of the season because of just, Carson Beck, I was like, how good is he? And I feel like he's a better quarterback than what Stetson Bennett was for Georgia. I know a lot of Georgia fans are going to be like, whoa, 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 wait. But I just think Carson Beck is a better quarterback than what Stetson Bennett was. I think you can actually your offense can actually do a lot more than what Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett was more of a game manager. I think Carson Beck, man, he could just controls the whole offense. Whenever my Florida Gators played Georgia, I saw Carson Beck, man, composed. He just threw all over Florida, which everyone does. But Georgia has a couple of good victories over the past couple weeks. Missouri, I think that's their best win of the year. Missouri is a really, really good team. And then Georgia just blew out Ole Miss, ninth ranked team in the country. They just blew them out, and it wasn't even close. But Georgia, man, I mean, they just look really good. They're a very experienced team. Kirby Smart has built something really, really well, really good at Georgia, and Carson Beck came in. Everyone was worried. Stetson Bennett's gone. How's it going to look? I think Carson Beck, I mean, he's put his name. I don't think he's going to win Heisman, but I mean, he's putting his name in the conversation. Georgia has a good running game, but the receivers are elite, especially if you add in Brock Bowers. I mean, it's just one player can't. If one player goes down, if one of their best players, like Brock Bowers, he went down, it didn't slow down Georgia. They have players right behind him. They have other players they can lean on. They're not like other teams where they depend on that one player. So, Georgia, man, it just hats off to what Kirby Smart has built. It's what I'm hoping the Florida Gators can build one day. I don't know if it's ever going to come. But, I just think we need to really start looking at Georgia and having a real conversation about how Georgia has a really good shot to three-peat. I mean, that would be insane in football. I mean, it's just insane in college football. Going three-peat, there are some challenges ahead for Georgia. I think the Alabama game, when they face off Alabama, the SEC championship game, that's going to be a tough one. Georgia right now is ranked second in the CFP playoffs. So, if they lose to Alabama, can they squeak in like they did before? I don't know if they can this time, but as a team, you look at Georgia, you look at Alabama. Alabama, they're relying on all Jalen Milroe. Georgia, they're just a complimentary team. It's really fun to watch. It's as me, I love it whenever a team you could just see it's a team. It's not just one guy. Florida just took on Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is like the entire offense. If he goes down, I don't know if that offense could look the same. And, with Georgia, we've seen what they look like when Brock Bowers is gone. It almost looked better. It's weird. Brock Bowers comes in and he still gets his catches. He still gets his looks. I think, defenses are I mean, it's a headache whenever Brock Bowers comes back, especially like Ole Miss today. I mean, they were having to cover him. Then you got Ladd McConkey just making defenders look silly. But, Georgia, I hate to say it as a Florida fan, but by God, these son of a guns may go three-peat. And, man, I don't know what to say. But we'll find out. There's still a lot of football left to play. But it'll be interesting. I can't wait for the SEC championship game, though. But, hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.